Want to live to 100? Social media is flooded with biohacks promising eternal youth, but most are myths. Today, we're busting the 3 biggest lies about longevity using 2025's most groundbreaking studies. You'll learn why your genes aren't your destiny, why extreme diets backfire, and how scientists are rewriting the rules of aging. Let's dive in. Myth number 1. Your genes control your lifespan. First up, the myth that your genes decide how long you'll live. Yes, genetics matter, but a landmark 2024 study from the Jackson Laboratory tracked 1,000 mice and found genetics account for just 10% of lifespan variability. The rest? Lifestyle choices. Mice with identical genes lived wildly different lifespans based on resilience, their ability to maintain energy and immune health. The longest-lived mice weren't those with good genes, they were the ones that adapted best to stress. This mirrors human data. A 2025 Harvard study found people who improved their lifestyle reduced genetic mortality risks by 62%. So, even if your family history isn't perfect, small daily habits can rewrite your future. Don't blame your genes. Focus on immune health, stress management, and movement. Myth number 2. Extreme diets equal longer life. Extreme diets are the key to longevity. Keto, carnivore, juice cleanses, they're everywhere. But science says they're dangerous. Let's look at blue zones, regions where people live to 100 plus without fasting or counting macros. Their secret? Plant-based simplicity. A 2025 University of Bergen study analyzed 7,000 diets and found switching to plant-based eating in your 20s adds 13 years to your life. Even starting at 60 adds 8 years. Why? Plants reduce inflammation and feed gut bacteria linked to longevity. But here's the kicker. The Jackson Lab study found mice on moderate calorie restriction lived longer, but those that lost too much weight died sooner. Crash dieting tanks your immune system, so skip the extremes. Eat like a blue zone elder, mostly plants, small portions, and meals shared with loved ones. Longevity isn't about starving, it's about balance. 1. Myth number 3. Aging is irreversible. Aging is a one-way street. Wrong. In 2023, UC San Diego doubled yeast lifespan by rewiring genes to toggle cells between aging states. Lead researcher Dr. Nan Hao called it a synthetic genetic clock. A Harvard study identified 6 chemical cocktails that reverse cellular aging in human cells. These cocktails reset DNA methylation clocks, the molecular markers of aging, without risky gene therapy. This doesn't mean immortality pills are here, yet, but it proves aging isn't fixed. Science is learning to hit pause on decay. Aging isn't destiny. Stay tuned, breakthroughs are closer than you think. Myth number 4. You need expensive supplements. Let's talk about supplements. The $100 billion industry that promises everything from reversing wrinkles to extending your life by decades. But do they actually work? The answer might surprise you. First, let's look at a groundbreaking study from UC San Diego, where scientists doubled yeast lifespan, not by using supplements but by rewiring genes. Researchers created a gene oscillator that essentially toggled cells between aging states, preventing them from committing to cellular decay. Here's the kicker. This study lays the foundation for future therapies targeting aging at its core, but it proves that longevity isn't about pills. It's about cellular processes. Supplements like NMN or resveratrol might sound promising, but their evidence in humans is still limited. Take NMN, for example. It's marketed as a miracle molecule that boosts NAD+, a coenzyme linked to energy production and DNA repair. While NMN has shown benefits in mice, human studies remain inconclusive, and experts caution against relying solely on supplements for longevity. Even collagen peptides, popular for skin health, don't directly extend lifespan. They may improve skin elasticity or joint health temporarily, but won't fundamentally alter aging processes. So, where should you invest instead? Whole foods like spinach, turmeric, almonds, and olive oil provide antioxidants and anti-inflammatory benefits without the hefty price tag. For example, a study published in Nature Aging found that diets rich in polyphenols, compounds found in plants, reduce inflammation and oxidative stress far better than isolated supplements. Skip the supplement aisle unless prescribed by a doctor for specific deficiencies. Invest in nutrient-dense foods and lifestyle changes instead. What actually works? Daily habits that extend lifespan. So now that we've busted these myths, let's talk about what actually works if you want to live longer and healthier. Science has identified several daily habits that consistently extend lifespan across populations. Here are the top 4. 1. Eat 10% less. Caloric moderation, not starvation, is key to longevity. The Jackson Lab study found mice on moderate calorie restrictions lived 34 months compared to 25 months for overeaters, but only if they maintained immune health and energy levels. For humans, this means avoiding overeating while ensuring nutrient density in every meal. 2. Walk daily. Just 30 minutes of walking reduces inflammation better than intense workouts while protecting against heart disease and boosting mental health. Blue zones average 8,000 steps per day without gyms or fitness trackers. They simply incorporate movement into daily life. 3. Prioritize sleep. Poor sleep accelerates aging at the DNA level by shortening telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of chromosomes. Aim for 7 to 9 hours nightly to support cellular repair and cognitive health. 4. Cultivate community. Loneliness is deadlier than smoking or obesity. It increases stress hormones like cortisol and weakens immune function over time. Blue zones emphasize family meals, lifelong friendships, and strong social ties. The ultimate habit that adds 14 years. And here's the ultimate habit backed by science. Stress management through mindfulness or meditation can add up to 14 years to your lifespan. Chronic stress accelerates aging by increasing inflammation and damaging immune function over time. A study published in Nature Aging found that individuals who practiced mindfulness daily had lower cortisol levels and longer telomeres compared to those who didn't manage stress effectively. Conclusion and CTA. If you're serious about living longer and better, hit subscribe now. Next week, we're exposing the 3 foods secretly aging your skin faster. Spoiler alert, it might be lurking in your morning smoothie. See you then.